All right. Hey, guys. What's up? So, I'm pretty much like your standard LA stereotype. I love mimosas. I love rooftop bars. I have written a web series about how difficult it is to make it in Los Angeles. And yeah, of course, I am an actor as well. I'm also biracial. My mom's black, my dad's white, so I'm half black, half white. That's how that works. So a lot of times when I go out on auditions, they'll call me in for like ethnically ambiguous, biracial, multiracial, those types of roles, which is cool. But like what they don't tell you is that when they say ethnically ambiguous, they actually just mean like be whatever is not white. So for me, a lot of the times I'll do it and they'll be like, okay, that was great, but could you just do it again and could you be a little more street? I'm like, I don't know what that means. They're like, someone who likes hip hop music. I'm like, hip hop's pretty mainstream. I mean, that's not really okay. Can you just sound more tough? Dude, I cry at the end of the Pixar film Ratatouille. I am not tough. I do not know the meaning of the word tough, okay? I know what they're saying. I know they're trying to get me to sound more like stereotypically black, like what they imagine a black person would sound like. But here's the thing. My mom, who I learned all of my blackness from, she does not fit the stereotype. She grew up in the suburbs. She has lived in the suburbs her whole life. She's been a housewife for 26 years. So if you ask me to sound more black, I'm going to ask you what church you go to and then tell you my opinion on the season of The Bachelor. Okay? You want me to sound more black? Girl, I will go off about the latest sale on Bermuda shorts at Old Navy. Sound more black. All right. Oh, darn it. The AC in the Volvo is on the fritz again. We better drive that through the dealership on our way back from Whole Foods. I was thinking about making a nice wild-caught salmon, grilled asparagus, and low-fat mashed potato for you and your father tonight. It's not what they want. I've tried it. That's not what they want. I was on my phone the other day, millennial. I was on my phone the other day, and I noticed something interesting about myself. I realized I have a more complex password to get into my Instagram account than I do to get into my online banking account. Yeah, I am more afraid someone's going to hack my photos than steal all my savings, mostly because I have more photos than I have savings. Have you guys ever been so poor that prison starts to sound like a good deal? Because that's where I'm at right now. You know, I used to, when I was a kid, it was like, don't go to jail. Like, that's so scary. But now I'm like, wait a minute. You mean I get free housing? 3 free meals a day. That's 2 more than I can afford right now. Job training, extra time to like read some books, and I have a built-in excuse to not attend any upcoming social events for the foreseeable future. Dude, I already wear the same baggy sweatpants and t-shirt every day at home. Trendy little jumpsuit is an upgrade. Throw me in some cute little shoes, bandana in my hair for whatever gang I join. I'd kill for that. Literally. I have been thinking about crime a lot lately, though. I think it's because of all the Ted Bundy documentaries. I don't get why in this year of atrocities we've decided that Ted Bundy is in again, but okay, we're into serial killers. All right, just guys, Ted Bundy, really? Like, he wasn't that talented, okay? He was not a great serial killer. He got caught. He was not a great lawyer. He didn't get out of getting caught. Like, he wasn't particularly unique. I guess he had his own brand of hating women, but that was about it. You know, like, I hear people being like, Ted Bundy was a gorgeous mastermind. No, Ted Bundy was not a genius. It was just the 70s, okay? And I get it. I'm on Bumble, too. I know it's hard out there, but your standards should be a little bit higher than dead-eyed misogynist serial killer, especially when he's not the top of his field. Just wish we could go back to 2008. I miss 2008. That was a good time. That was a simpler time. Back then, the biggest complaint people had about American culture was that we were all really into Twilight. I'd like to go back to that personally. I don't know, it might just be me, but I would rather be like walking around with my Team Edward shirt on, talking about how like Vampire Daddy Carlisle is the best Cullen. Like, I'd rather be doing that than being on Facebook arguing with people and being like, racism is bad and everyone deserves human rights. Like, that just, one is a little bit nicer to me than the other one. Maybe just me. I just wish we could go back to 2008 and be like, guys, cherish this time because in about 10 years, the bar for human decency is going to be so low that some people will think you remind me of Ted Bundy is a compliment. All right, you guys, that's about my time. I'm Cameron Hope.